Let's quickly talk about eBay dropshipping product research. So basically, we have had in the last few weeks a series of emails with one of our viewers, and he was asking, "Is eBay dropshipping product research dead? This is total BS. I lost $21,000. I used the best tools ever, but no concrete results. SEO is up, but conversion is down. I need help." So in today's conversation, we are going to talk about eBay dropshipping product research, but most importantly, we are going to answer the questions that our beloved viewer has actually dropped for us. And basically, folks, if you're interested in this topic, I want you to stick around till the end.
One in a million, one in a million, one in a million. You know they're coming up to me, cause I'm just the kind of flow with a stinging in the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million.
Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to talk to you about, we have a situation. Okay, we are going to give advice to one of our viewers who has a very important problem, and the problem is about eBay dropship product research. So he's asking, is the whole thing dead? Because this is total BS. I lost 21 grand in total. I used the best tools ever, but no concrete results. My SEO is up, but conversion is down, so he needs help. So what is really going on here, folks? I just want to give a synopsis for the situation to our beloved viewers. Viewers, here's what we have. We are talking about Lamar S. He's a 47-year-old. He's a male, of course. He's a full-time eBay seller, very important. So he's been doing this for many years now as a full-time. And he lives in Rochester, New York. Shout out to all the folks in New York. And his eBay sales last year, he generated $382,000. So basically, he says his SEO is up, but his conversion rate optimization process is down. And basically, he said that in the US, his sales are up, but his sales are down in the US, but up in the EU. So basically, he's a global eBay seller. Very important to mention that. And last year, actually, he lost, no, not last year, in total, he lost $21,000 due to poor tools. So he's talking here about poor eBay dropshipping product research tools. And he opened last year in a way to diversify his revenue. He opened last year an Amazon store. Now, he used to be a pure eBay product and a pure eBay seller, but he just realizes that, eBay dropshipping product research is really complicated now. At least that's what he thinks. He thinks that's very complicated, so he wants to diversify his revenue sources. So, dear viewers, here is the gist of the issue we are going to discuss in today's conversation. So just to summarize, Lamar, I know you will be listening because you promised to listen. And basically, hey, please, dear viewers, feel free to pitch in. We want Lamar to get all the advice that he needs. And please feel free to pitch in. This is very important. eBay dropshipping product research is one of the core elements when it comes to having success on eBay as a platform. So we want all the advice that we can. We will give our part of the advice, but we believe in collective wisdom. So we really ask everybody to chime in. Please feel free to contribute. First things first, Lamar. What I want to say before we even talk about eBay dropshipping product research is that let's go back to eBay Sales Growth 101. There are a few things you need to understand, because if you talk about, well, I lost the 21K in total, the question is, do you even need to have any tool? Okay, they are very important. Do you need tools to actually make money on eBay? Let's go back to the origins. How do you make money? And based on our conversation with a lot of clients, there are a lot of ways you can make money on eBay without necessarily having tools. Trying to list new items every day. You said you were a full-time eBay seller, but the fact that you are losing cash, you are losing money right now, means that you probably need to change your strategy a little bit. Try to list new items every day. It depends on your niche. You didn't tell us your niche, but the thing is that you want to diversify, okay? You can try an eBay promoted listings campaign. Who knows? Because you said you don't do those because you don't believe in those, but who knows? Try one. You never lose anything, just a small budget, and see if it really works. Okay, use keywords to attract views. The thing is, I don't know what kind of strategy you have now. You said that my SEO is up, but CRO is down. Why is your conversion rate down? Why? Okay, and always trying to ship fast and free whenever possible. Those are time-tested tips that I'm giving you that will actually help you grow your eBay sales. Remove negative reviews. Now we've spoken to you about negative reviews. You said you don't really care. You should care, Lamar. You should really care about negative reviews, because those you might say, well, those are there are like a few of them, whatever, but you want to care about that. You want to answer them. You want to engage with the negative reviewers. Very important. And get eBay top rated seller status if you can, and try to work on having a generous return policy. Share your listing on social media. This is something you say you don't do, but why don't you do it? Why don't you just share your items on social media? Okay, use the Markdown Manager tool to run sales. Refresh your store using bulk edit. This is something that really works. In this year, it works a lot. Okay, and use email marketing. You say you don't use email marketing. Why? So we have a lot of questions for you, Lamar. You have to use certain things that really help you, and you don't need expensive tools. Okay, sell at the right price, maintain great seller ratings. You said this is something you're doing pretty well, so that's fine. And include high quality images. We looked at your store, and Lamar, seriously, there are some pictures you need to change. Seriously, you need to change some pictures, but we'll get back to that later on. And if you want, and we told you you got to change some pictures, and also the descriptions. Some of them are not really clear. Now, I want you to be careful though. I want you to be careful, because when we read the series of emails that we exchanged with you, there are some mistakes that you are still making and that you have to stop. Okay, there are some eBay selling mistakes that you really need to stop making. For example, we saw that you had, and you told us yourself, that you have excessive shipping fees. This is something that you really need to start thinking about. You got to really improve it in that department. Okay, and we talk about your description. The description really needs to change. We send you 3 or 4 links of products that you have on your store where the description is really not interesting. Okay, and Lamar, we're just saying this because, again, it's important for us to make sure that the foundation of your store is solid before we even talk about eBay dropshipping product research. Okay, and in terms of description, you have too much text sometimes. You got to go straight to the point. Okay, be concise and precision. That's really what wins the game, the eBay game in the long run. Okay, and the poor layout can also be a mistake. We have seen some of your items where the layout is really bad. It's really bad. And again, the good thing is we send you links about those problematic products. Okay, bad photos, for example. And so the thing is, you said that you are selling in the EU and in the US, but you're not thinking internationally. I mean, EU and US are kind of cool, but what about other countries? I mean, because the kind of stuff you're selling, you can sell it in every country, really. Okay, I mean, think about Asia, for example. There's a big demand there. Think about the Middle East. Think about Latin America. Think about Africa. What I'm trying to say here is, if you open up your store for international growth, you will grow. Okay, and we also talked to you about listing in the wrong category. I mean, those are really important things. I mean, we haven't seen a case of that yet, but it was because we did not look at your whole store. But the whole thing is, if you list in the wrong category, this could be a problem. Okay, and we talked about your price also, and poor timing. So this is just a constellation of little things that you need to avoid to make sure that you are selling, you are actually making sales day in, day out. That way you wouldn't need to actually because see, the thing is, you won't need to have a tool, but the thing is, you can have the best eBay dropshipping product research tool, or just in general, you can have the best eBay tool. But if you are not taking care of the fundamentals of your store, you're not going to make money in the long run. So those are things I really want you to think about, and think about them strategically. Solution idea number 1. Lamar, eBay dropshipping product research is not dead. This year, it is more alive than ever. Okay, you basically you told us that you sell in the U.S. and the EU, and that you made last year you made about $400,000. Okay, and you said that has been it has been one of the worst years in your career as a full-time eBay seller. The thing is, you have to use a dropshipping tool, an eBay dropshipping tool strategically. You got to find the perfect eBay niche product. The thing is, right now you are all over the place, Lamar. You are all over the place, and what we want you to do is to recenter on a few niches, so that you can actually optimize your position in those niches. Okay. Now, choose an eBay niche where you can add value. What I'm trying to say here is that you've been in the game for many years now, but your sales are down. Your sales are declining. Why? Because you haven't recentered. Okay. So think about adding value. So why are you drop shipping this particular product? Do you have expertise? Do you have experience in the field for many years? Can you add value? This is important. Think about helping your customer first, because money, the way we look at it, the way we analyze, and we have been in this game for many years now, the way we look at it, money is a byproduct of a job well done. Money is a byproduct of excellent customer service. Money is a byproduct of good descriptions on eBay. Money is a byproduct. Don't think about money as something that you have to get from the get-go. No, it is a byproduct. So how do you choose an eBay niche where you add value? Well, think about complicated products. Think about products that require pre-sale expertise. Think about products that require after-sale support. Okay, those are where you can say, you know what, I'm actually adding value. And you want to choose a niche with a price range of $100 to $200. Yeah, I know a lot of folks think, well, you want to go for smaller price for small prices. No, again, it's all about positioning yourself. Okay, so you can actually find products that are a little expensive. The thing is, you can actually diversify. You can have products that are cheaper and products that are expensive. That way you actually don't put all your eggs in the same basket. Okay, and how do you justify that price? Well, you got to think about support, customer support. Think about the way you actually package the whole thing. Think about the value you are adding. Think about spreading the products with word of mouth. And again, choose a niche with a low turnover. Those are really important things. Solution idea number 2. eBay dropshipping product research is not dead, Lamar. What you want to do is you want to evaluate your competitors. And you told us that you don't do this. You have to. Because the thing is, you're not the only one playing in that field. I mean, you're playing a game where you have other rivals playing the same game with you. They are vying for the same market that you are actually fighting for. So at the end of the day, it's all about, this is a collective game, but you are playing, everybody's playing solo. So if you don't actually gather intel on your competitors, you are wasting a lot of time and a lot of money. Okay, tracking the competition on eBay is very important. I mean, this can be a bit of a challenge though. You need to follow up with what products were listed, how many were sold, what products and bids closed at what price. Okay, so but it is important because this is a long-term thing here. So to gauge your competition on eBay, you want to do a couple of things. You want to enter the category you are selling. For example, let's say men's shoes. You want to pick the subcategory such as men's athletic shoes. Now begin to filter down specifics. This is important. We want to think about the specifics. What are the specifics? So for instance, you can think about condition, the item location. Yeah, this could be another criterion that's very important. You can actually look into delivery options. You can say show only, for instance, free returns. Okay, and if you sell only specific brands, you can filter those as well. And the thing is that, so that's the first step. The second step is, try to keep an eye for, you want to keep an eye for sellers who have the following: a large amount of feedback, so over several hundreds, a high number of recent sales, 99% feedback ratings, have been selling on eBay for at least a year or longer. You want to find a minimum of 5 sellers who meet those criteria, and you want to research their prices. Okay, you want to look deeply at you want to actually look at their other products, and you want to go over their reviews. This is important. Okay, and think about their social media front. The thing is that you want to keep track of your competition. It's not just about the channel itself. You want to see how they actually fare on other platforms. Are they on Facebook? How do they fare? Are they on YouTube? Are they on Instagram? Are they on Pinterest? How do they fare? So you really want to track them and really know how they fare on other platforms. And it's not just about their reviews. It's not about the customer service and feedback. It's about the number of likes. It's about their the quality of the products they are selling. It's about the price. It's about their promotion strategies. It's about their ACOs. So you have a lot of factors to take into account. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another session of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We're also having a conversation about eBay dropshipping product research. And Lamar, actually a 47-year-old from New York, Rochester, New York, and basically is asking what to do, and because he spent a lot of cash on eBay dropshipping product research tools, and he basically now wants to change course. So one thing I want to say to you, Lamar, is that eBay dropshipping product research is not dead, it's still alive. But the thing is, you want to find the best eBay product research tools based on your own criteria. The thing here is that you haven't told us which tools you used in the past, but $21,000, that's a lot of cash just on eBay dropshipping research tool. You really need to tell us which one you use, because yeah, that's just a lot of cash, because those tools, they charge what? They charge maximum $100 per month. So if you think about $100 per month, that's like what, $1,200 per year. And so to go from, and even if you have 10 tools, I mean, that's like 10 grand. Oh, okay, that really adds up. Okay, that really adds up. That it can add up really quick. Okay, so I guess you actually invested in a variety of tools over the years, and but let's just share with you a few tools. And by the way, if you're interested in digging more, we can actually you can send us an email, or you can put a comment below, and we'll certainly share with you the best tools based on your niche and based on your location, based on your strategy, so on and so forth. So when we think about eBay dropshipping product research tools, you have TerraPick. Okay, TerraPick is an exclusive eBay product research tool. Okay, you have Chef Trend, another player. You have AlgoPix. Okay, you have a Title Builder. This is really important. You have Keyword Tool IO. This is a well-known keyword research tool for many search engines, social media sites, and e-commerce platforms, including eBay. You have Zik Analytics. We actually reviewed Zik Analytics in another show. You have Mark Sites. That's good also. You have Lime Stats. You have Incelify. You have Google Trends. Yeah, Google Trends can help you in terms of finding what's really happening based on the region, the time span, the categories. You know, you have Salehu, Seller Labs, and you have Dropix. So you have a constellation of tools you can use. Solution idea number 4. By the way, the tools that I just gave you, if you want more information about them, we can certainly dig a little deeper, as I said, okay? Now, solution idea number 4. What you want to do is you want to really use eBay dropshipping product research tools to discover the best products for you, to discover the products with a high sales potential. And this is important. Why? The thing is that on every tool, on every eBay dropshipping tool, there's something called Discover. You can discover products, and discover products is really good, because if you plan your store, you are planning to scale your store, you got to look at trends, but you also have to look at the conversion rates for each product. Now that tool is really a gem, because and a lot of eBay sellers do not use that tool enough in our view. And again, we've been in this game for many years advising clients. So we see the clients' software, we see their dashboard, we see how they generate revenue, we see all the strategies they use. So the Discover is called the Discover products. So that's a tool that allows you to find eBay products that can be profitable. You can filter by categories, average price, sell rate, and competition. You will also see a list of potential suppliers to source that product yourself. And so this is really good. And so you have also, you can get the necessary information within the interface. What I'm telling you here is a lot of most of our eBay dropshipping product research tools, they do have that feature. Okay, you can actually filter by region, so you can actually see how your keyword performs in different countries worldwide. You can search by sub-regions as well, which means, for example, you can look at the keyword performance in the states and in different states. So in the USA, but also in different states. You can also look at the time span, so you can see your results over various periods of time, ranging from the performance within the hour to the performance from now all the way back to, let's say, 2010, 2015. It really depends. Okay, you can also filter by categories. So what you can see how your keyword does in different categories, such as, let's say, furniture, sneaker, shoes, autos and vehicles, arts, entertainment. You can do a web search. You can see how your term performs on different APIs, including Google search, okay, image search, news search, and YouTube search. For example, if you want to take Google only thing, you can do comparison. Okay, you can do related queries. What I'm trying to say here is what you have different ways of using that particular discovered product tool that allows you to really expand your research and know more about your industry. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. So this was a case that was brought over to us by Lamar, and it gave us an opportunity to talk about eBay dropshipping product research tools. I hope that Lamar, you got the answers that you need. And please, dear viewers, feel free to pitch in, feel free to contribute to the conversation, feel free to help Lamar actually turn his store around. Basically, right now he's losing a lot of cash, and he wants to turn things around. So we hope that collective wisdom that comes from our beloved and very smart viewers will help Lamar and all of us learn in the process. Thank you. God bless you. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.